Hi, and welcome to my channel, Naughty Gnome Crafts. My name is Sarah, and you can find me as Naughty Gnome on Instagram. In today's video, I thought we would do a little Make 9 mid-year check-in. We're over halfway through 2022 at this point, so I thought I would just do a quick check-in and let you know how things are going with my Make 9 and kind of remind myself that I still have a Make 9 and I have a bunch of stuff I haven't made yet. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to insert the picture that I created of my Make 9. It's just a little page that I put in my journal. And yeah, we'll go through what's on the list. So the first thing on the list is to finish my 1960s coat from Sew Over It. Now I hate to start things off on a negative, but I feel like this is one thing that I may never actually do. And that's because I've lost interest in it. This is my only sewing UFO. I am normally not the kind of person who begins projects and doesn't finish them. I generally start a project and finish it all the way to the end before I start the next project. But for whatever reason, I just wasn't feeling this one. I think I didn't even want to make it in the first place, but it was on my Make 9 for last year. So I started it and then I just didn't really feel like doing it, so I put it away and I have not gotten it out since 2021. The reason I'm not sure I'm ever going to finish this is because I had started it in the first place to use up some fabric that had been in my stash for many years, and I wanted to make a coat that was not like any of my other coats. So I settled on the short version of the jacket. But when I really think about it, I don't think that that jacket is appropriate for the climate that I live in. It's not going to be warm enough. So that's why I feel like I've lost interest in it and I don't really want to make it anymore. So I don't know. I want to finish it, but I also don't want to force myself to do something that I don't really want to do. So this one's in limbo. It's probably going to stay in limbo at least through the end of summer because I definitely don't want to work on a winter coat in the summertime. Number 2 on the list is to finish my Mitered Square Blanket, and I did do that back in March. So the Mitered Square Blanket is something that I have been working on. I think I started it in 2014 for my niece. It used all scrap yarns, like all scrap sock weight yarns, and it's a huge blanket. And I'd been working on it for so many years and I'm like, it's time to just get this finished up. So I was able to do that and I put the edging on. I think I still haven't washed it yet, but all I have to do is wash it and then like send it off to my niece. Her birthday's in August, so I may end up doing that in August, or I might hold on to it till Christmas. I'm not quite sure, but that one's done. It's checked off, so I feel really good about that. Next on the list is to finish my Falkland sweater spin. So this one is like 90% done. It's kind of like in sewing where you've like made an entire garment and the only thing you have left is to like sew the hem. That's basically what this is. I spun all of the fiber into yarn. I've washed and set the twist on half of it. I still have a couple of skeins that still need to be finished, and then I need to reskein it and count the yardage so that I know how much I have so that I can actually knit my sweater. But the yarn itself is all spun up. I need to just actually complete the finishing process so that the yarn will be ready to actually knit. So that leads me to project number 4, which is to knit a cream Aran sweater. Well, I haven't done that one yet because I haven't finished the yarn yet. I do actually have some commercial yarn that is undyed in my stash that I could use instead, but I would really prefer to knit the sweater with my own handspun, so I just need to finish the handspun so that then I can knit the sweater. And again, this is one that I wouldn't even start until the fall because it is way too hot right now to be knitting a chunky wool sweater. Number 5 is to make a sports bra, and I did complete that back in January. I made the Sew Your Happy Liz bralette out of some scraps that were in my stash, and I've been using it ever since. It's really great. It's pretty supportive for my chest, which is very small. But yeah, it's been really wonderful, and I hope to make many more, and yeah, that one was a success. Number 6 is a white button-up shirt, and so I completed that back in February. I made the Helen's Closet Cameron button-up shirt, which is on my girl behind me here, and I made it out of a white cotton shirting from Metro Textiles, and I wear this one a lot. I haven't been wearing it as much this summer, probably because it wrinkles really easily and I'm lazy, but I do really like the shirt. I think that the fit is good, and so I'm really happy to have checked that off because it's a really great wardrobe staple that I will have in my closet for years to come. Number 7 is a pair of well-fitting jeans. So I have not completed this yet, but I am working on it. Right now I am sewing myself a pair of Megan Nielsen Ash jeans, and I can't say yet whether those are going to be my well-fitting jeans, but at least I am making a pair of jeans in the hopes that I can get the process started, and then maybe on this first pair I'll end up doing a few tweaks and then make another pair that fits even better. But I definitely think this is a goal that I will complete by the end of the year. It's certainly high on my priority list because I don't have a lot of jeans in my closet that actually actually fit me well right now. So I'm working on it. So I'm happy that I've made progress on that one. Number 8 on the list is a Superstar Makes dress. Now what I mean by this is I started a hashtag last year that kind of fizzled out, but the point of a Superstar Make is to share those makes that we have created for ourselves that fit us really well, that suit our style, that just turned out really well, and when you put it on you feel beautiful and special. And I really wanted to make myself a dress this year that fit that criteria, and I believe that I have done that. So in May I made Simplicity, I think it's 9366. If that's not right, I'll put the number up on the screen. But it's a vintage pattern from 1996, and I made it out of a white viscose twill. It's a fully lined slip dress, and I feel really beautiful in it. It's my special occasion dress. It's my accidental dream wedding dress. I will link that video down in the description box in case you missed it. But I do love that dress. I'm really happy with how that turned out, and I feel like that checks off my Superstar Makes dress for sure. And number 9 on the list is to make a neutral blazer. Now this is another one that I'm not sure that I'm really that interested in making it anymore. My lifestyle has changed to the point where, at least for the time being, I'm not working as much in the office anymore. I'm working more from home. So I'm not really sure that I need a blazer anymore. I have a couple of ready-to-wear blazers, and my motivation for putting this on the list is that those ready-to-wear blazers fit okay, but they're too long in the sleeves, and when they're too long in the sleeves, they look kind of silly and ridiculous on you, in my opinion. So I wanted to make myself a blazer that actually fits me because I think that it would just look so much more polished that way. But like I said, because I'm working from home more, I don't really know that I need that anymore. I do still have some thoughts in my head that I might want to make a knit blazer, like out of a ponte fabric. I have a few pontes in my stash, and then I have a couple of knit blazer patterns, and maybe that I can make one of those that fulfills the criteria but is still casual enough that it works for my lifestyle. But I'm a little bit undecided right now. I also have a needle sharp box that I haven't made yet. It's for the Avid Seamstress, the Blazer, I think it's called. So I really should make that one up too because I have the whole kit. I just need to make it. But yeah, I'm a little bit undecided on that one. It's another one that I probably wouldn't even start it until the fall anyway because we're just not really in prime blazer temperatures right now. So I don't know about that one, but we'll just have to see. So that is my progress so far on my 2022 Make 9 list. I've completed 4 items, and then I have another one that's almost there. So I feel pretty good about my status. I'm a little bit unsure about those 2 things that I talked about that I'm not even sure that I want to make anymore, but I think that's probably natural. We create our Make 9s at the very end of the previous year, at the beginning of January, and you know, things change over the course of a year. So let me know in the comments if you have a Make 9, and if so, how much progress that you've made. And if you enjoyed this video, I would very much appreciate it if you would give me a thumbs up because it helps more people find my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.